But how is that the US market, the European market, how is that going to be impacting our Indian markets this morning? We have a research team joining in with us. We have Hormas as well as Sudarshan joining in to give you and set you up for the day today. Good morning, guys, and thank you so much for joining in with us this morning. But before I come to you all, let me tell you all how the market setup is looking like. Because yes, surely when we saw coming in on Friday, 24,100 is what the Nifty managed to see, right? Closing above that mark. So that was quite interesting coming in from the Nifty's front that, yes, we did close above that level. Broader markets, bit of an underperformance that came in on the broader market front on Friday. Now, top gainers and where we saw buying coming in was the pharma pack. So when you look at any of these pharma names, we saw good gain coming in there. And a lot of Nifty names that saw moves coming in was also in terms of Airtel, Cipla, Sun, M&M, and like I mentioned, pharma names that are also buzzing on the screen. So Cipla was among the gainers in the Nifty 50 with Sun, DVs. We have also Torrent Pharma other than Nifty 50 that was seeing good gains coming in. But for the week, what happened also was some of these Adani names that saw a move coming in. So Adani Enterprises was among the top Nifty gainers. Then we had BEL, Shri Ram Transport, Adani Ports, ONGC, seeing good gains in terms for the week that we saw. Other than that, Adani Energy, Green, Vodafone, Idea, GNFC as well as NBCC in the mid-cap gainers that came in and saw a good move for the last week. FI, FIs continued to sell this on Friday as well. 4,383 is the FISL, while DIIs continue to see a buy coming in from that side. What are the important factors today we are watching out for? While US market obviously closed in the green, GDP data in India that was weak, so keep an eye out on that. GST collections, when you look at it on a year-on-year basis, yes, saw growth, but month-on-month basis, a bit of a decline. RBI policy, 6th of December, keep an eye out on that. Geopolitical developments and anything in terms of FII activities is something that we're keeping an eye out on. But yes, that's how the market setup is looking like. Nifty implied open, indicating a bit of a positive start is what we are watching out for. But important stocks to keep on your radar this morning. We have Hormas joining in with us. Good morning, Hormas.
Morning, Winnie, and plenty of them to track considering it was the weekend as well, right? I start out with a confirmation of a CNBC-TV18 news break that came in from Aster DM, where they announced the merger of Care Hospitals with itself, and they will be allotting 1.86 crore shares of itself to acquire 1.9 crore shares of Care Hospitals, which is backed by Blackstone and other affiliates. Now, the couple of block deals in focus today, one of which being Cipla, where promoters may sell up to 1.7% stake. It's a 2,000 crore deal. The floor price is a 6% discount to Friday's closing. Home First Finance is the other one where promoters are likely to sell up to 14% stake. Now, that deal is worth around about 1,260 crores, and that floor price is an 8% discount to Friday's closing price. Now, the other two stocks that you keep an eye out for is RBL Bank and Bajaj Finance, because they've mutually agreed to stop the issuance of new co-branded credit cards. Now, RBL Bank also clarified that they have reduced their dependence on these cards from Bajaj Finance. It is down to around 37,000 in this September compared to well over a lakh in the month of September last year. Now, Cochin Shipyard is the other one. Orders keep coming in for these shipbuilders, where they have signed a 1,000 crore contract with the Defence Ministry for a large Indian naval vessel. KC International has won another order. It's a 1,040 crore order from the T&D business in the international markets. Now, Greaves Cotton has approved the IPO of its electric subsidiary, which is Greaves Electric Mobility, and that is another IPO that's in the works. That will be a combination of a fresh issue of shares and an OFS. Biocon has received the regulatory nod for its Yes Intake, which is used to treat Crohn's disease and other diseases. And auto sales were a mixed bag, where Escorts Kubota sales were down on a year-on-year basis. Hyundai sales were below expectations, while most of the others were in line or marginally above expectations as well. Back to you.
Thank you so much for that, Hormas. Keep an eye out on a whole host of stocks that he just mentioned. But Sudarshan is here finally to tell you what are the FNQs that you should be keeping on your radar. Good morning, Sudarshan.
Morning, Winnie. So on Friday, we saw led by heavyweights, Sensex and Nifty closed with gains of almost 1%, while mid-cap index and Nifty Bank closed with minor gains. And today, tracking lower than expected GDP data, positive global cues, and higher monthly data for GST, GIFT Nifty is indicating start with minor gains. Talking about the flows in the cash market, we saw continued selling by FIs. FIs have sold more than rupees 4,300 crore, while DIs have bought more than rupees 5,700 crore. In the index futures, FIs bought more than rupees 200 crore. At the same time, they have reduced long positions by 560 contracts. Also, they have reduced short contracts by 4,054. And with this, FIs long exposure now increased to 33%, and clients long exposure now stand at 65%. On the option front, 24,500 call has seen addition of more than 11 lakh shares and premium is 40, and 24,000 put has seen addition of more than 28 lakh shares and here premium is 85. And with this support level for Nifty is now at 24,050 and resistance is now 24,250. One stock that will be in focus today, that is RBL Bank, after it has discontinued its agreement with Bajaj Finance.
Okay, Sudarshan, thank you so much for that update there.